Are you feeling overwhelmed by debt and unsure where to start? You're not alone. Millions of people struggle with managing their finances and paying off debt. But here's the good news. With the right strategies and mindset, you can take control of your money and build a more secure future. Welcome back to Money Skills School. In this video, we'll explore the world of debt management, providing you with practical tips and insights to help you tackle debt head-on and avoid common pitfalls. If you're ready to transform your relationship with money, let's dive in. Understanding debt. First, let's define what debt really is. In simple terms, debt is borrowed money that you're obligated to repay, usually with interest. It can come in various forms, such as credit card balances, student loans, mortgages, and more. While debt can be a useful tool for achieving certain goals, like buying a home or financing an education, it can also become a burden if not managed responsibly. Good debt versus bad debt. Not all debt is created equal. Some types of debt, known as good debt, can actually be beneficial in the long run. For example, taking out a mortgage to purchase a home that appreciates in value over time can be considered a smart investment. Similarly, student loans that enable you to pursue higher education and increase your earning potential can be viewed as good debt. On the other hand, bad debt typically refers to high-interest consumer debt, such as credit card balances accrued from overspending on non-essential items. This type of debt can quickly spiral out of control and hinder your financial progress. Let's take Emily's story as an example. Emily is a recent college graduate, landed her first job and excitedly started furnishing her new apartment. She charged everything to her credit card, from a state-of-the-art entertainment system to designer furniture. Before she knew it, Emily had racked up thousands of dollars in credit card debt, with high interest rates eating away at her monthly payments. This is a classic example of how bad debt can sneak up on you if you're not careful. Common debt traps. Now, let's explore some of the most common reasons people fall into debt. One major culprit is overspending, living beyond your means and spending more than you earn. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of buying new things or treating yourself, but this can quickly lead to financial trouble if you're not mindful. Another trap is not having an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses, like car repairs or medical bills. When these surprises pop up, many people are forced to rely on credit cards or loans to bridge the gap, which can add to their debt burden. Lack of budgeting and financial planning can also make it easy to lose track of your spending and accumulate debt without realizing it. Without a clear picture of where your money is going each month, it's challenging to make informed decisions about your finances. Additionally, using debt to finance an unsustainable lifestyle or keep up with others can lead to a vicious cycle of borrowing. It's important to remember that everyone's financial situation is unique, and comparing yourself to others can be a dangerous game. The emotional toll of debt. Debt isn't just a financial burden. It can also take a significant emotional toll. Constantly worrying about money and feeling like you're never getting ahead can lead to stress, anxiety, and even depression. It's not uncommon for people struggling with debt to feel ashamed, hopeless, or like they've failed in some way. If you're experiencing these emotions, it's important to remember that you're not alone and that there is hope. Reaching out for support, whether it's to a trusted friend, family member, or professional, can be a crucial step in managing the emotional impact of debt. If you're finding value in this video so far, make sure to stay tuned. We've got plenty more practical tips and strategies coming up that you won't want to miss. By implementing these ideas and staying committed to your financial goals, you can break free from the burden of debt and build a brighter future. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming content. Trust me, it's worth sticking around for. Strategies for tackling debt. So, what can you do to effectively manage and reduce your debt? The first step is to assess your situation. Sit down and make a list of all your debts, including the balances, interest rates, and minimum payments. This will give you a clear picture of what you're facing and help you develop a plan of attack. Next, create a budget that prioritizes debt repayment while still covering your essential expenses. Look for areas where you can cut back on spending and redirect that money towards paying off your debts. Consider using the debt snowball method, where you focus on paying off your smallest debt first and then roll that payment into the next smallest debt once it's paid off. This approach can help build momentum and motivation as you see your debts disappearing one by one. Another strategy is to explore debt consolidation or refinancing options. This involves combining multiple debts into a single loan, often with a lower interest rate, which can make repayment more manageable. However, be cautious and do your research before pursuing this route, as it's not the right fit for everyone. Make sure you understand the terms and conditions of any new loan and watch out for hidden fees or predatory lending practices. If you're feeling overwhelmed and don't know where to start, don't be afraid to seek professional help. Many non-profit credit counseling agencies offer free or low-cost services to help you develop a personalized debt repayment plan and negotiate with creditors on your behalf. Debt success stories. While the journey to becoming debt-free can be challenging, it's important to remember that it's possible. Countless people have successfully overcome their debt and gone on to build healthy, thriving financial lives. Rachel, a single mother, found herself buried under a mountain of credit card debt and student loans. Determined to create a better life for herself and her young daughter, Rachel got serious about tackling her debt. She worked with a credit counselor to develop a budget, negotiated lower interest rates with her creditors, and took on a side job to boost her income. Through hard work and dedication, Rachel was able to pay off her debts in just under 5 years. Today, she's debt-free and teaching her daughter valuable lessons about money management. Or consider the journey of Michael and Jennifer, a married couple who found themselves drowning in debt after a series of unexpected medical expenses. Rather than giving up, they decided to face their debt head-on. They cut back on all non-essential spending, sold items they no longer needed, and worked with their creditors to develop a repayment plan. It wasn't always easy, but they supported each other every step of the way. After 4 years of focused effort, Michael and Jennifer made their final debt payment and celebrated their newfound financial freedom. These stories serve as powerful reminders that no matter how daunting your debt may seem, there is always hope. With the right strategies, support, and mindset, you too can overcome your debt and build the financial life you deserve. Avoiding debt pitfalls. Prevention is key when it comes to managing debt. One of the most effective ways to avoid falling into debt is to live within your means. Spend less than you earn and prioritize your needs over wants. This might mean making some tough choices, like cutting back on dining out or canceling subscriptions you don't really use. Another crucial step is building an emergency fund with 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. Having this safety net in place can help you weather unexpected financial storms without resorting to credit cards or loans. Be mindful of your credit card usage as well. While credit cards can be convenient, they can also tempt you to overspend. Aim to pay off your balance in full each month to avoid accruing interest charges. If you do carry a balance, make sure you're making more than the minimum payment whenever possible. Finally, practice mindful spending habits. Before making a purchase, especially a large one, take a moment to consider whether it's truly necessary or just an impulse buy. Ask yourself if the item aligns with your long-term financial goals or if it's just a fleeting desire. Cultivating a habit of thoughtful consumption can go a long way in preventing unnecessary debt accumulation. The importance of financial education. One of the most powerful tools in managing debt and building financial stability is education. Many people simply aren't taught the basics of personal finance, leaving them ill-equipped to make informed decisions about their money. That's why it's so important to prioritize your own financial education. Whether it's reading books, attending workshops, or seeking advice from a trusted mentor, investing in your financial knowledge can pay dividends for years to come. It's also crucial to pass these lessons on to the next generation. If you have children or young people in your life, take the time to teach them about budgeting, saving, and responsible credit use. By instilling these values early on, you can help set them up for a lifetime of financial success. Managing debt effectively is a critical component of achieving financial stability and freedom. By understanding the difference between good and bad debt, avoiding common debt traps, and implementing smart repayment strategies, you can take control of your finances and pave the way for a brighter future. Stay committed to your goals, seek out support when needed, and celebrate your progress along the way. With that said, take care and until next time.